Hello, Maria. How are you doing?
Very good. Thank you. Excited for the break. What about you?
I am too. I am too. I needed a break. Definitely. It's been an interesting year, so I'm excited for that too.
Yes.
All right.
It is
So,
go
sorry. Go
ahead,
ahead.
please. It's a year where we have discovered a lot of things that we're capable of doing, that we have the ability, and also appreciating things that probably before we take it for granted, right?
We've learned a lot. We've learned to adapt, and our students have been awesome. They've adapted to so many adversities and just different modalities and classes, and I'm so proud of our students. Definitely am.
Yes, yes, you are correct, and I really admire their tenacity in their willingness to be adaptable, especially to take classes in the different modalities that we are offering.
Correct, correct. So, before we start, congratulations to everyone. And we're here technically to give you a few updates before we take a break. We are going into our December break starting tomorrow, and we're coming back on January 4th. So, we wanted to give you guys just a quick rundown of a few updates regarding registration, financial aid, advisement, a few updates for you, to remember as we leave for break, and hopefully getting you to come back in the spring. We're hoping that you guys register as soon as possible. Register now. We have this whole campaign going. Register now. Perfect time to register. Like I said, we are leaving on break starting tomorrow, but we will be back on the 4th for a full week before we start classes on the 11th. Um, so we wanted to talk about a few things, and to start, I think we can mention maybe the course modalities for next semester, Maria. We're going to have the same modalities that we offered in the fall. You want to start with a few so we can start.
Yes, we can start with remote. Remote, it's you guys would be joining the class via Zoom. So this is a great opportunity because you guys do not have to drive. You are home, you just log in. And it's very important that you leave your camera on because that way you stay engaged.
Yes.
And and I tell students this is a great opportunity to actually speak in your class because you only see the instructor and a few students, so you don't have to feel nervous like talking in front of a big group. You can send messages to your instructor privately if you have questions, if you don't want to like ask questions in the group. And it's a way to also interact with other students because when you are in class, you are able to send messages to different students if you want to team up with someone to work on the homework. So
Correct.
that's remote. And then we also have blended modality, which you have the option of joining via Zoom or attending in person. Just remember to wear your mask, social distance, but again, you have the opportunity to stay home and
Correct.
participate via Zoom through the blended modality. And then we have the traditional online classes through Canvas.
Yep.
You just go in anytime that you have free on the week, you're able to go and do your homework. I highly recommend that even though you can go anytime, that you should set a specific times where you will be working in your classes online because I see that some students feel that taking classes online can be challenged. But if you structure your week where you say on Monday, Wednesdays, I'll be investing these 2 hours for my English class, then I would take a break, then work in my psychology class. And Tuesday and Thursday, you do math and maybe you do the environmental science.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then you are more structured, right? And then we have the in-person courses, which those are more towards hands-on classes like culinary arts, welding,
Some science
and
classes too.
science classes. So what tips do you what have you noticed in your the classes that you teach, Omar, that are helping students to stay engaged? Like what are they doing?
Well,
Like tips.
before I answer that question real quick, I just want to just real quickly, great review of the modalities, Maria. I just want to kind of quick reminder all remote means that you do meet at some time on specific days, okay? And you do
Yes.
meet via Zoom. So like you said,
Mhm.
Maria, you're safe and all of that. That's you don't drive, and that's a great advantage. Blended, you do like a half and half thing where you might go to class at some point, right, during the week, but you're also a part of the class via Zoom. So it's,
Yes.
it's a half and half, and we have online, as you mentioned, and in person. And in my classes, Maria, it's my classes were blended real time this time around, this past semester. And I definitely believe, like you said, turn on your cameras. Some professors may not require that. I did ask my students to please do that as mostly common courtesy. But it really does show a lot of respect to the instructor and your classmates if you're turning on your camera and you're engaged in the class. Like you say, you know, it does give you the opportunity to say something in class. You're still, you know, on camera, I know, but you're not physically there. So it maybe should be a little easier for you to chime in from time to time. Keep in mind that even though we are doing this via Zoom and we've adapted and it's working, we still want students to participate. So, you know, for students out there, keep in mind, we instructors really want you to be engaged and to be active and to have your camera on and to smile and to react, I guess, to what the instructor is saying, and to be an active part of the class. So that's my number one tip. I did notice when students were, you know, constantly, of course, had the camera on and were constantly just involved and asked questions, or even, you know, engaged other students in conversation. It always really helped the class go by a lot faster, and it made it a lot more fun for everyone. So that's my one tip for everyone. The way that you tell, and let me just say this too, Maria, the way for students to tell what type of class you're enrolling in, when you go to self-service, can you see my screen, Maria? You can,
Yes.
right? That means
Yes.
everyone can. Perfect. When you
Yes.
go to self-service and you choose a class, you look at the instructor, you look at the dates and everything, and below here under additional information, it'll give you the type of modality that the class will be offered in. So for example, this Bio 202, this spring 21 semester will be blended real time. Remember, which means that students will go to class at some point, but some portion of the course will be completed via Zoom. So they do meet Mondays and Wednesdays from 10:30 to 1:10 p.m. starting January 11th, ending May 13th at the Yuma campus, and then blended real time is the course modality. So that is how you tell how the class will be offered or the modality that it will be offered in. And remember, you can always check in with advisors if you need the assistance with that. But just wanted to show you a quick way to know.
And something I think that's helpful also, I'm not teaching, but I'll, as I come to work, even though I'm working at home, I like to wake up early. I like to dress up for work. So I think it is important if students decide to dress up for class, it makes you feel different. As there has been studies that demonstrate that if you dress up, you feel more confident, you feel ready, even though they may not see all of you, but if you dress up as if you were to the classroom, you would be more energetic and willing to participate in the class discussion. So that's something else to discuss.
To keep in mind, yeah, definitely makes you look forward to going to class. And I did have a few students who would do that actually, and what they mentioned is that it really felt like they were still going to class, even though they weren't, of course. It made it, that routine, you know, really made it feel like they were still going to class physically. So yeah, I agree with you. That's a great piece of advice as well, Maria.
And you were mentioning about if they have questions, they can set up appointments with us, right? And it's very easy. You just go to the website and you select the location where you want to make the appointment. Do you want to make the appointment with us at the Yuma campus and Somerton, San Luis?
Correct, correct. I'm going to go ahead and show, can you see my screen again, Maria?
Yes.
Just to show students where they can do that. You can always just go to current students and go to academic advisors to book that appointment. It'll take you to the advisement services page right here. And if you scroll down to appointment, this is where you are able to book an appointment. And once you go there, it'll ask you for your net ID and password. And then this is it. This is the page, right? If you want to see an advisor in San Luis, you click on San Luis. Then if you want to see someone, you know, specific, you choose the advisor you want to see, and it'll give you dates of availability. Same thing for Somerton. We have Maria right there. You can choose Maria, and it'll give you the specific dates that she'll be available to book an appointment. You can also call us, right, Maria? In San Luis, you can always go to call us at 928-314-9449. That's our main office phone number, and you can always reach us to book that appointment in Somerton, Maria? You want to give
It's
them that phone number?
928. It's the number is 928-314-9464. Again, it's 928-314-9464.
Perfect. So for San Luis, again, 928-314-9449. And call us anytime. You know, of course, we're open until the 4th, right? We close at 6 today. Today is Thursday, the 17th. But starting on the 4th of January, we're open at 8. Give us a call or go to this advising booking page so you can set up your appointment as well.
And I also it's also important to reflect about that this time is the perfect time to take classes because we're still facing the epidemic. You need to stay home, take advantage of the time. Sometimes we feel that it might be a little bit difficult, but this is an opportunity to be creative. If you don't have a laptop, we have rent a laptop program at the college. So you just come in and you can even do it online. You can complete the form online. You have to pay $75 the first semester. And if you want to continue renting the laptop, you would have to pay that every semester and just renewing your contract at a week before the semester ends. And if you have difficulties with Wi-Fi, my understanding is the students can go to the San Luis Learning Center parking lot and they have access to Wi-Fi, right? Is that correct?
That is correct, Maria. Thank you for mentioning the rental laptop option. For only $75, you get a really nice laptop, from what I've heard. And if you don't have Wi-Fi access, there's always, of course, restaurants you can go to for free Wi-Fi access. But even we offer free Wi-Fi access. You can stop by. Out in the parking lot, we've conditioned everything to have, have our Wi-Fi have a lot more reach for students, in the parking lot. So come by, log in, and you should be able to take advantage of that. It's a great service, great opportunity.
And we also have the tutors. So if you guys have difficulties or you just want to make sure that you get A's in your math class, in your English class, take advantage of tutoring, you can meet with them via Zoom. For English, you can actually send your essay like a week or at least a week or two before it's due, so they can give you feedback. You can get a better grade. And we also have the library. If you are doing any paper that you need to research information, we have a chat function at the library, or you can call them and they will be more than happy to help you getting that information. And I also want to go ahead.
Sorry, I just to piggyback on that, I wanted to mention the just how powerful the website is. A lot of students don't maximize the use of this website, but if you have questions, for example, about tutoring, you can just search up here on the top right for tutoring, and it'll give you a direct link to our Student Success Center and the options, different options that we have. We have it via email, we have it online, and it's a simple search will take you there. And it'll make it so much easier for you to send your papers, when next semester begins. So it's a great option, even for those students taking winter courses. Don't forget to, seek out these services as well.
And we also have the counselor. Are you able to just search to see if they feel stress, if they feel anxiety? You can make an appointment with Claudia or a student counselor. She would be able to meet with you and give you some recommendations about how to handle how you are feeling and different strategies to overcome that. And there is different services, and we have also advisors. We are advisors if you are struggling with something academically or you are looking for a specific resource in the community. We would be more than happy to help you find out where to go and get the assistance. But there is a lot of help in the college. We have a lot of services. You are going to be successful. Again, this is an opportunity to have faith on yourself that you can achieve your goal and have hope, right? Because this is gonna pass. We don't know how soon or how when it's gonna pass, but in the meantime, let's make the best experience and have faith that we have the capacity to be successful in your classes. Yes. And moving forward, right? Because I heard students saying, no, I'm gonna take a break. I don't wanna take classes online, it's too hard. But if you take a break, that break can be a year, can be 2 years, can be many years. So it's better if you feel, this is too much, maybe take one class, maybe 2 classes,
Correct.
but you are still at school, and that means that you're going to continue. So
Yes, yes, definitely stay positive. I agree with everything you said, Maria. If all of this, like all the services that we provide seem, tough to get to or tough to research on, know that we are your first point of contact. Maria and myself are happy to help. So if you're like, you
yes.
know what, I do need tutoring, but I don't know how to seek those services,
Mhm.
shoot us an email. We're always on our email, right, Maria? And we're
Yes,
happy
yes.
to shoot you back a link. We're happy to shoot you back a phone number that you can connect to, and we'll get to that service. So know that we are that first resource, and we're happy to get you to where you have to be. Um,
Mhm.
so
And that reminds me that we also have other special programs like the KISS program, we have camp, we have the YES program, where you can have those benefits and more.
correct.
So uh, you are in a cohort of students, so you can also take advantage of those programs. They have tutoring, mentoring, workshops. They have additional financial assistance
Yep.
if you are eligible. So it's a matter of you deciding, yes, I want to go to college. And sometimes you may be facing circumstances that are hard, but again, if you are persistent and you focus in the positive and the things that you have positive, then you can continue moving forward towards your goal. So
Correct, correct. And then one last thing I think we have to mention, Maria, regarding maybe financial aid. If things didn't really go so well this semester, and you got an email, if you got an email from financial aid saying that your financial aid maybe was suspended or canceled, important to check your email always. Of course, check your Toro mail first, and then if you did get that email, no need to panic. Let's see what we have to do. Let's read that email. Typically, it'll tell you right then and there what you have to do. And you can always go to self-service as well. And I know we talked about this. We wanted to show students how to navigate that. So this would be your self-service account, correct? Once you log in with your NetID and password, remember that going to quick links on self-service will take you there. And this is it right here. Everything is right here. A lot of students are still learning how to use the system, and that's okay. It's a learning curve. I understand it's a learning process there. But here on student finance, you can submit a payment. You can check your balance if you have one. You can start a payment plan. And it really does show you everything that you need to know regarding your current account, and if you have a balance or not, and all of that. Regarding financial aid, if you have any questions, if it was suspended, it was canceled, whatever, this is where you go to right there, and it'll tell you exactly what you need to submit. We now have a function where you can submit those documents on self-service. So it'll show you the document that you need to submit, and you can even submit it right then and there, which is a cool option. It's a pretty new option too that we have. So I'm really excited about that one. Or if you don't know how to navigate that, remember, come call us, or come to our centers, of course, starting on the 4th of January next next year.
this year.
And then student planning is another big one that students are going to be using for registration and planning. This is where you go to look at your progress, look at what classes you need. When you talk to an advisor, this is the tool that we use the most. Your My Progress tab, and then of course your scheduling for choosing classes and all of that. So don't forget to go to self-service, guys. They're your accounts. Your information is there. They are a little bit rough to navigate at first, but honestly, trust me, as soon as you play with it for 5 minutes, you're going to be okay. And there's nothing, a lot of students are afraid. This is what they tell me, like, I don't want to move anything because I'm afraid I'll do something, I'll make a mistake. No, you'll be fine. Whatever, most of these things we can definitely look at and change if needed. So don't be afraid to log into self-service.
And there is also, like, before you actually log into self-service, there is videos on how to
Correct?
use self-service, how to register and plan your classes. So if you watch those videos before you log in, you would get familiar on how to use it.
Exactly. When you go to that screen, Maria, uh,
Yes.
as you said right there, the intro to student planning, plan your courses. So these are video tutorials that you can look at. And then if you forget your password, or if it expires, whatever the case is, remember to go to self-service account management right there. That's all you need to go. All you need to do, click there, and there it is. If you want to reset your password, that's the tool right there. And if you have questions, your account was locked, it happens to a lot of students, give them a quick call, and they'd be, it's a quick fix. It takes a minute or two, but you do have to make that phone call to make sure that you that you fix that error right there. So, yep.
And it's my understanding that we would have assistance from the help desk. So during the break,
Correct.
so if you have questions regarding your account, you can always call the number, leave a message if they don't answer, and they would get back to you.
That is correct. Yes, give them a call, give them a call. Like I said, we are going to be out until the 4th, but still send us an email and everything, and we'll, as we come back, we'll definitely answer those as, you know, as they came in. So.
Well, I'm excited to have you guys in the spring semester. Any questions, please connect with us. My direct line is 928-314-9454. And my email is maria.guzman-ramirez@azwestern.edu.
Thank you. Thank you. And my direct line is 928-314-9422. And my email is Omar, OMAR.Heredia, HEREDIA @azwestern.edu. And again, call us, email us anytime. We're always happy to help. We are very excited for next semester. Please register as soon as possible. The longer you wait, the less options you have regarding course modalities and times and days and all of that. So register as soon as you can. Book that appointment with the advisor. Go to self-service and give it a shot yourself. Don't forget to register. Classes are starting on the 11th. January 11th is when we start.
Yes, so excited. Enjoy your break and get ready to start the spring semester. Thank you and happy holidays to everybody. Happy holidays to you, Omar.
Same, likewise. Happy holidays to you and to everyone, your family, everyone else. We'll see you guys in January. All right.
Bye-bye.
Thank you guys. Bye-bye.